I be so sick of you niggas, y'all contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like water while you play me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about you.
Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Adwoajeach. Anyway, if you hear any weird sounds at the background, first of all, I am very sorry. Secondly, I also don't like the songs, the sounds in the background if you hear it by any chance. Anyway, we are about to end the first quarter of the year, or we have ended the first quarter of the year by the time I would be posting this. And it's funny, it's very, very funny how I feel stagnant. I think that's what I'm looking for. I feel stagnant. Yeah, I think so. So anyway, so I made a video. I made a recording, an almost complete video of my 2025 vision board. 2025 plans, 2025 goals, and things to achieve, heights to attain. But then I was just looking at it and I was like, nah. Then I stopped making the plans. Then I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to go with the flow and then deal with whatever comes my way. Whatever God puts in my path, I'll just deal with it however it comes. And genuinely nothing serious is happening in my life at this point except this YouTube video. I had plans of learning a skill and being in a different work environment, like starting my career and everything, and things aren't going as planned. So I knew it was going to be tough. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I kid you not, I knew it wasn't going to be easy. So then I stopped making the plans and I'm like, I'm going to go with the flow. But then I am not the individual who goes with the flow. Whatever I do, I have a plan. I am so organized mentally that anything I do, there's a plan attached to it. And going with the flow literally doesn't seem like who I am. So I don't know how to go about it. I don't know how to find the balance between going with the flow and having plans. Because having plans at this point, I'm just going to have the plans, and this is difficult to say. I may not be able to achieve some of them, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt so much. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. So that is where I am. I feel like I'm at a standstill. The other chapter of my life ended. It was like the book has I'm done reading the book. So what's next? What's the next book I'm reading? It's not what's the next chapter, but it's literally the next book. And then I am standing in front of a bookshelf and I'm looking through the books. So this is the analogy I'm going by with my life right now. I pick up a book, I open a book, and I'm like, things aren't going to go as planned, and I would get disappointed. So I am not able to read a book. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But then I'm like, whatever, I'll just pick a random chapter, random page, and then I start reading it, and I'm like, nah, that's not me. So I don't know how to sit down, make the plan, and deal with the disappointment when it gets there, because it's not fun, it's not cute, it's not I don't know. So that's where I am in life, and I feel like I would keep doing this once a couple of months. I'll keep coming back to update you guys in where I am in life, because I feel like this is sort of cute, this is nice. yeah. Anyway, so I've been watching a lot of movies. Like literally, I'm not even joking with you. So a couple of movies I have been watching. I think the last time we spoke, I was watching One Tree Hill, or was I watching One Tree Hill? I don't remember. I watched Desperate Housewives, The Nanny, One Tree Hill, Daredevil, Born Again, The Punisher. I think there is like a lot more to that, but I'm trying to remember the series, but then they're not coming to me. I'm also watching the new and upcoming series, like the one they release weekly, like Suits LA, which I love, and then the one with Michaela from How I Got Away with Murder. I've forgotten the title of the movie. Is it Grosse Point? Something like that. I'm watching Grosse Point. I'm not sure of the title. I'm watching Suits LA. I'm watching The Neighborhood, obviously. I'm watching. Anyway, I watched The Punisher. Did I say The Punisher? No. Paradise. Oh my God, Paradise is so amazing. I have a lot of free time on my hands. The only thing I do is crochet, read books, and watch a lot of series. I know I am trying to, like, how do I explain this? I'm trying to achieve a little more. I'm trying to push more, but then there is always a, what do you call it? I'm looking for the word. There's always a block somewhere. I think that's the word. I'm not sure. And I have to like find a way to get over the block and move on. But it isn't easy. It isn't easy. God, sometimes I just take a couple of hours, the middle of the night when I can't sleep, to work on achieving things. And like, I'm literally the only one in the room aside from, let's say, 12 to 3. And I'm just like working on my goals. And I'm going to wake up and like no feedback, nothing. And I'm like, yeah, like, I know. So one time I did something. I applied to a job one time, and then my friend was like, oh my God, they're going to call you, because last year I applied and they called me, and come on. And I was like, they're not going to call me. Like, I literally knew, I don't know, but then my intuitions were telling me they weren't going to call me. She was like, why? I'm like, I didn't know how to explain to her that my intuitions were saying no, because I am literally the most positive fairy you will ever meet. And I didn't want to literally say the words. My intuitions were telling me they weren't going to call me. And I was like, well, I just have low expectations. So if they don't call me, I know, oh, this were my expectations. And if they call me back, I'm like, okay. So a couple of weeks went by, and then I was like, she asked me, she was following up, checking up, and I was like, well, they didn't call me back. She was surprised. I was like, yeah, I don't know. So just imagine if I had high hopes, because this company is just recruiting, you know. I'm not saying lower your standards. I'm not saying lower your expectation, but then there are certain scenarios, certain situations, you have to listen to your gut feelings. You have to listen to your situation. I literally don't know what I'm going to title this video as, but then I hope my point gets across. And you should watch the series I recommended. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if I ever come up with a solution, I would sit here and record and talk about it. But then not finding a balance between having a planned and structured life and going with the flow isn't easy. Thank you for listening. Anyway, thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video to anyone who you would think has any has any relations, whatever this video was about. I am Adwoajeach. Thank you so much. See you next time, or you will listen to me next time.